shouldn't be
Makes you feel
concerned.
better, I'm not.
All of you.
Very few
So we
of us
all.
concern
So
me.
according to the Twitch chat with the quote, Fox, we all have big sword energy.
Yes. It likes me tonight. I don't know what it
It
is.
really does.
The only thing I currently feel is pain.
Hey,
Pain and suffering. Just
don't worry. This is what I have
I'm talking about
for
physical.
tonight.
Oh, that's not good.
It's...
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Oh.
Hello.
So, what happened last time? We woke up and we had a fight. With a big doggy. Kreh managed to convince her... Jesus! The sound is on. Kreh managed
You're
to
welcome.
convince her cousin...
Love that.
to basically stand down. Cam prevented Hunter from running away. It's fine.
Whoa!
Barely.
Fine. We played tug of war.
Is this where I mentioned? Don't worry, you just tied up the person they were after, making it easier to grab them.
And her.
Yep. Bye, Cam.
So this is
Bye,
what
Hunter.
surprise options look like. Wait, can you adopt the adult?
Yes.
Yes, you could modify their memory.
Exactly. It's like
Let's
they're a
not
child.
do that! Let's not
Too
do
late.
that. Please, no.
You guys also managed to convince Cody to help out, and not almost murder half of your NPCs in one swoop.
Yay!
It only would have been 4 of them.
The important ones.
Fine. We are currently unconscious. He's tending to them at the moment. Before much else happens, though.
I'm ready to cry. Let's go.
Surprise round! Because nobody rolled higher than the 15.
I want to cry.
I hate that.
The people in the front here all see this rift open up behind Aaron.
No, 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 no!
What you don't expect is somebody to jump off the roof that you recognize.
Crap.
Remember your dream.
Oh, that guy!
So I did some pre-rolls. Because it's a lot faster to do that. He essentially was able to stun Aaron, and he is going to kick him through the portal, and it'll shut.
Oh no.
That's what you could have prevented.
Ah!
And he kind of just
That-
turns to look at this one. And you see this one up on the roof now. Just looking at all of you.
Good. Hi, friend.
He waves.
I'm going to assume Kreh didn't exactly have a sightline that exact thing transpiring.
If the
Which
door's
is also
open,
double team.
you would have at least seen that, and you knew Aaron was over there.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have seen him at least get kicked out of the way. You probably didn't see him go through the portal.
Oh, good.
You guys stole one of his toys, so he took one back.
How dare.
I rolled to see which one he would go for too. They could have been any of the
no.
NPCs.
Oh no.
I'm gonna jump down. You guys really are a nuisance.
look, more punching bags.
Only I could say the same about you.
Not here to fight, but I could, you know, cast another disintegrate at you, dear.
Worked so well for you last time.
You almost died. You ended up like really low. What do you mean?
Yeah, it's fine. Cam's being dumb and saying things she shouldn't. It's fine.
He's actually gonna turn to face all of you as well. He's gonna opt to back up.
Yeah, I would too. Cam's just gonna move this direction and like keep a hold of like Hunter's wrist just to kind of keep knowing where he is at all times.
Fair.
My dice.
Well, I mean, I wasn't here. I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to talk.
Talk. After shoving our friend through a portal, you're here to talk.
You took one of my toys. I wanted one back.
People aren't toys.
To each their own. He pats the one next to him on the shoulder.
I need to make a roll. By the way, player to players, Keen Mind is a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh boy! So that was a wisdom saving throw. That was a 7 total.
Oh, good.
I have a +5.
Mm.
So what happens on a 12?
On a 12? I said 7 total.
Oh, I...
Yeah.
Sorry, brain.
Makes you feel better. I thought the exact same thing.
I'm glad. I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
Just looks at you as you run up to.
Because fucking Amos appeared out of nowhere.
Can I help you?
'cause
Turns to look at you.
we took a toy of yours. You already took people that didn't belong to you.
I'd like to disagree.
He doesn't belong to you.
Did you want to talk or not? Or are we just gonna sit here and argue about this?
What do you possibly want to talk about?
Oh, I just came to make things interesting. Maybe let you guys know what's going on in places. Help your decisions.
You're willing to give us information.
Why not? It makes the game interesting.
Didn't realize we were playing.
Not by choice. Although you guys did really help me out at one point.
Oh, so.
How to describe it? A bit of chaos within the dragons. Thanks to you listening to a suggestion spell cast on someone. Just tilts his head.
Is it still raining?
Yeah.
Okay.
Player being the derp that I am and not remembering exactly, cause
You guys contacted Sawyer, who said that he was with Lucy.
right.
Nobody asked him about it afterwards when he came back. Nothing. He does not remember saying that.
I sent you a question, Fox.
Oh dear.
I'm sure that's fine.
Which one? The one talking, or?
Yeah. Ah! So he would recognize the mannerisms?
Yep.
Is it the one I think it is?
Mm-mm. Might be. You did see him in the dream too, technically. He was the one that was running it.
Ah.
So, let's see. I mean, you guys could go deal with Celestia. They're at a bit of a standstill for a while. They're not any threat for now.
Well, now are two very key words in that statement.
Well, you've also got Arcadia, which I'm sure you're very aware of that by now. That one just started. That could be stopped probably pretty easily before it gets too much.
Does he say it or not?
Hmm.
Well, first, are his mannerisms that of the person I sent the name to you of?
I didn't. I had to click.
Oh, good. Okay.
Oh.
No. Okay. Cool. Cool. So he will not say that then. That's fine.
No, he didn't talk much.
You know,
Is Kreh going outside, or is she just continue standing there?
Well, you know, that is a very good question. But for the first bit of this, I did not realize we're no longer in initiative.
No.
Be here.
Not unless you guys attack. Even then, he
Nope.
might only just... He might not actually go into a full-on fight with you. Because he can kind of leave anytime he wants.
Yeah.
sorry, I annoyed myself by not having one in the square.
Fair. mean, you could also go to the ethereal plane. That place is fun. Peaceful.
Right. What is exactly your version of peaceful?
We'll get back to that. Yeah, that's not something she probably wants to know.
Probably not. She asked the question anyways.
DM trying to think of what else to have him say because nobody's really talking.
Yeah, Cam's not sure what to say. She's trying to figure out what she could press for. And she's also trying to watch Amos at the moment.
Amos decides to just lock from the person in front of him.
Good,
yeah, he doesn't
good.
seem to be responding to you. He's just kind of staring straight ahead, essentially.
Yep.
I'm glad that Cam is paying attention to Amos.
There are a lot of things going on. The two things standing over there that just kicked Aaron through a portal are kind of her top priority right now, along with holding on to Hunter and watching Amos, because Amos just stood right in front of this guy for absolutely no reason. So...
There's technically a reason.
Yes, but not one that she's aware of at the moment.
Nope.
Any chance we could ask for a little bit more detail other than for now and could be stopped and peaceful?
See him kind of like look up at his hand as he's thinking, and it's dark enough that you guys can kind of see this faded glowing strings in his hand. Well, let's see. What exactly do you want to know?
Oh, that's a tough question. Cam's got some ideas of what to ask about Arcadia, but like...
I feel like he just moved them all to beds.
If anybody else has any direct questions, because I have like
Nope.
maybe two for Arcadia, and then the others are like a little bit more generalized that I'm not entirely sure I'm
I
gonna
got
really
nothing.
get anything.
Nope.
Kreh?
These are some interesting saves.
It's not good. Okay. I love everybody making saves over here.
Kreh quiet in the background making rolls.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure all three of these guys have been rolling saves, and I'm just over here like,
Agnes has been smiling.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, you guys could take him on. You guys couldn't beat him to half health in the dream at level 20.
We're only level 10.
Yeah.
And some of us are only at 49 hit points. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Like, Cam's okay, but also she's tied up to Hunter right now, so like...
Spell slots are a thing too.
Yeah. Alright, so
But
let's,
Ignis hasn't attacked. He's smart.
let's start with Celestia then. Anything you can tell us about that particular situation that we think we should probably know in order to make a decision? Other than it not being a big threat right now.
There's no one to save anymore.
Anymore.
It's fun when the necromancer takes over, doesn't it?
So we go with a necromancer. It's good to know. Should be fun.
Alright. We don't know a whole lot about the ethereal planes, so...
He knows what's being kept there, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No, the
Hunter
only
told
thing
him.
we need. The only thing we need to worry about the ethereal plane is that's where they're keeping people, or at least parts of them.
What?
Oh, just the one.
Who are you keeping there?
Well, I mean, this is only a fragment of him. Points to the guy next to him.
Is there something Cam can roll to figure out if
Actually,
she
it was
can-
all discussed around the table.
Oh,
Yes, it was.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Ace is
And that was a natural 20 on a wisdom save. Actually, I'll give myself disadvantage on that. That's still a 20. Total.
So that's slightly on the time limit, if I remember correctly. How bad is Arcadia really? They got bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces. I mean, your friends are still there. Kind of.
Kind of. What does that mean?
He's just like playing with the strings. He's like not even bothering to stare at you guys anymore. He does not care. People tend to go missing. They also tend to be experimented on.
I'm going to sound like a broken record. What does that mean?
Okay, that one seems blatantly obvious.
Don't mind me pressing for more than generalized statements.
Let's see if I can take a gander at what he's meaning. Anybody that's gone missing has been experimented on and are possibly still alive, possibly not. Possibly not the same people that were there.
You know, I feel like at this point he's like noticed Amos's reactions. He's gonna push a button.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's also the same place that we returned your friend back to. His home. Jack, was it?
Oh, good. Good.
Oh! Oh boy! Who's ready to lose their wizard?
No.
Because that was a 2 on the die.
I will cast Hold Person on you. I am not afraid to do that.
His arm's just going to jet forward and grab the guy's mask.
Amos!
And will
Yes.
attempt to rip it off his face. Yes.
Oh, his comes off very easily. He just tilts his head. Yeah. Meet Kreh's uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Smiles.
Right,
Aw.
You suck. And I'm pretty sure you had a lot to do with what's happened to my family, and a lot of other things.
He kind of like stretches out the 3 strings. I mean, I
You're
could
like-
restore your memories.
What?
They are right here.
I am... Well, I guess it's my turn.
He can fuck with the fate strings.
That's a 10. You can do that.
Yeah. Not that hard.
What's the catch?
Whether I want to or not.
Yeah, that's the catch. He won't because he's afraid of you.
If he was afraid of me,
Oh,
You
he
would've
is.
had
He's not gonna
me-
admit it.
he would have had me killed.
Mm,
Much easier
no,
to deal with that way.
not his style. That'll let us know how he actually feels. Tries to hide it.
Well, he also controls things he's afraid of, so...
You're welcome to your opinions. I really don't care. I just find all this entertaining.
What do I have to do or say to get you to at least release one person's memories?
You could get on your knees and beg. You had to ask.
I did, and I knew in my heart of hearts, I was like, he is gonna ask her to beg.
Let me know if I need to make a sleight of hand check for that. I sent you something.
I believe. Let me see. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's not just verbal.
Yep. Verbal, somatic, and material.
What are you doing?
Something. Don't worry about it.
I am gonna worry about it.
That's a 19 total.
Yay,
+1.
You get no response.
Don't worry. He did the player knowledge. He did like the stressed face rub thing, and there may or may not have been a piece of copper wire in his sleeve. And he cast sending to somebody and asked if he was alright.
Good.
Fine, his will is technically not his own right now.
Lovely! Cam does not want to beg, but she really wants at least one person's memories released. Gosh dang it.
She never specified who.
No.
Mhm.
Because to her, it doesn't matter. She doesn't know that it matters which one gets released. We'll come back to that offer in a moment. I'm going to press a little bit about Arcadia.
Mm-hmm.
I know you mentioned the people going missing, but what about his family?
Whose family?
The ones that took over. The one you teamed up with, briefly.
Oh, right, the ones who hired me at one point. They're doing alright. I mean, they're happy, content with what they've done. Yes.
Hired you.
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
Slightly. What did they hire you for?
They just wanted somebody gotten rid of, that's all.
Who did they want gotten rid of?
Same person who's still trapped in my domain.
Hmm. That one. Why do I feel like that was a mistake?
Probably was.
Eh. I mean, in your current state, you guys can't kill me anyways. I really don't care.
I don't plan on fighting you.
It's not us you should really be worried about. Backing up to the family situation, even the ones that may not have enjoyed what was happening.
Hmm. Well, they weren't happy about it at first, and then they were made to just accept it.
Made how? By manipulation.
I mean, they're not technically elves anymore. Smiles.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, you've seen how Jack looks now. I wonder what happened to them.
Okay, I was just gonna kind of glance at everybody else, see what, if anybody else has any other questions.
Hmm. Nope, still too low.
Good.
I mean, when you are ready.
Staring at the other person.
Fair. When you are ready to face me, I'll even be nice and leave you my little failure here. But it sure is fun watching all of you.
Is there a set of memories you're willing to part with because they're not as amusing?
I wasn't the one who technically stole them. I can just alter it so that we get them back.
So there is another way then.
Powerful magics.
More than a restoration.
Well, you already tried the restoration, did you not?
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
Well, I figured then that would be obvious. This man is an asshole.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cam, all he's gonna do is sit here and toy with you.
He can't do it anyway, so no point even asking.
Oh, I don't doubt he can.
I do.
He's just gonna sit here and toy with us. Because he finds it entertaining. Because this is the most amount of entertainment he gets. Because his mommy didn't love him enough.
Ignis just looks bored.
I have a little girl who thinks that she's threatening me and making me feel bad about myself, and now I have a big dumb oaf saying it too.
Listen to me very carefully. The only people that can insult those two are me.
Ignis has just stopped paying attention to him. She has lost all interest in him.
I don't think you really understand. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what anyone thinks of me anymore. We will end up at your doorstep once we're done dealing with everything else. And I will shove your head so far up your ass from where it already is.
I'd like to see that, actually. That'd be funny.
And I will get back all of the ones you have taken that you think of as a little game.
I mean, I could just kill them and then you wouldn't be able to get them back anyways.
But then you ruin your own little game, don't you?
You're right, it is far more entertaining to watch the dragons fight each other. And just keep my little guardians with me.
Oh, don't worry, you'll pay for that one too.
Gosh, just making friends all over the places.
What do you hope to achieve from all of this?
Would you believe me if I said nothing?
No. Because even you aren't, I know you're not that stupid.
No, I was just bored.
See, I could see that, but I still don't believe you. There's something you want to achieve.
I guess you'll just have to find out.
Oh, no big evil guy monologue to tell us what your plans are, since you already think you'll kill us anyways.
What's the fun in that?
Well, you know, you leave us panicking about what your plans are. Leave us with those parting words of, my plan is da-da-da.
But it's more fun to watch you guys screw up and cause more trouble. Not knowing what's going to happen.
see, I see. So other than the obvious of us killing you, what's it going to take for you to end this piss poor little game you've created?
You can certainly try to kill me.
Who's to say it has to come to that?
I don't know.
What'll it take for you to just return all these people to where they were from? To their lives from before?
When I no longer need the entertainment and I get bored of all this.
You know, you mentioned us messing up. Which is true. There's a few things that could have been done differently, and it would have kept a lot of things from happening. But what if we were to lean into your little game? How much entertainment would that give you?
Sure would be an interesting twist, wouldn't it?
Yeah, which is why it won't happen. Not while I'm still breathing, anyways.
I can change that.
See, then you have to deal with them, which I'm sure, you know, you'll dispatch them very quickly. But then your game's over. You don't have us to torture anymore.
I'm sure I could find new people.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
DM casually threatening, make new characters.
Like, I'm sure there'll be new people, and we're over here like, yeah, our second and third backup characters waiting in the wings.
My brain just going like, okay, I'm gonna need you to open the open the handbook. What you're looking for? You're not looking for anything. You're building character.
Yep.
Also, you realize you've unleashed a very, very psychotic person, correct? Because you didn't keep your end of the bargain.
Yeah, you know, that was kind of interesting. Although I did technically keep my end to the other person that originally wanted him gone. And I wasn't the one who made the deal.
I don't think he cares.
No,
No,
he
that
doesn't.
would be my associate that technically made the deal. You know, the one with the puppets, the actual dolls.
Cam shudders a little bit. I remember him.
He was the one who technically went back on the deal. I had nothing to do with that.
Is it because he's scared of the other one?
Scared of who?
Lucky. The one he wanted out of the way.
Oh, he wasn't the one that wanted him out of the way. That would be the, lovely, annoying elf in Arcadia.
Keldor's father, Amos.
Ah,
It's the only way he could have gotten power in the first place.
I think that's gonna go well for him.
I mean, I'm sure Crazy Man's still gonna go after me by, you know, proxy and association, or whatever you want to call it. Might be interesting to watch two people who can't die try to fight.
Boxing match of immortal.
if I'm being completely honest, you might as well release Lucky as soon as the other person's dealt with, and you don't have to keep a bargain with him.
This is true. I don't actually need him for anything. He just runs around aimlessly right now. Kinda surprised he's lived as long as he has.
Well, his eyes haven't left the masked figure in front of him.
Mhm.
If I've learned anything about the three of them, they are very crafty individuals that are very unwilling to die.
So I've noticed. Or at least stay dead.
Yeah,
Well,
good luck with that one.
I'm pretty sure there's one person in particular that's keeping that from happening.
Although, if you die there, you're in between worlds. I can technically just destroy the soul.
Yeah, that's a fun part of your little world, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't have to let them move on or come back.
That's true.
I could also just trap you there. That's another option.
That you could do as well. But then you just trap us in there to annoy you for all of eternity.
Well, it's a little harder to do. In a weird way. When you're physically there. I mean, I can still hurt you and do all that stuff. But I do need to separate the soul, and that's a process, and I'm lazy.
So what will it take to release this one?
Aw, but this one's mine.
No, he's not.
That you will have to kill me for, then.
Gladly.
I half expected something to happen. I was so scared. I was like, oh shit.
I know, I was waiting for it.
I know.
Remember, he's only at 49 hit points right now. He knows he's not doing good.
There. I mean, at least
he's
he's
smart about
offered
it.
to leave you his son to let you guys in. Well, I got what I came for. Are there any more questions before I leave?
That's an interesting thing.
Hmm?
Should I tell grandmother to be expecting you?
Kinda looks at her. Is she supposed to be expecting me?
I'm assuming you'll go to her too upon death.
No, I just go back to where I technically reside.
Oh god, so I'll be slow then.
Aww. Did I piss off my little niece?
Oh, they, where's my thing on that?
What?
Does a 22 hit?
Did you just fire a gun?
Does it hit? Hold on.
Can I attempt to deflect missiles? Because half in front of me.
You can. Let me see if that even
guess-
hits him.
Imagine it's also a dex save to even see if I can.
Yeah.
This fucking bullet. Not at me.
Ooh, that just would hit.
So that would be a 19 dex save to see if I even get an attempt.
I'd say that's fast enough.
Okay. I still have to I only reduce the damage, so I don't know what damage you fucking do, you crazy ass shit.
Cool, cool, cool.
Where's the
Don't
deflected
mind
missiles?
me,
Let me
just doing
put
very, very not smart. It's great.
Oh god.
And here Cam was expecting Amos to do
I
something.
know.
I know. Look, Amos was the closest there. Like everybody else has been pretty quiet. Like,
I need you to remember something, Spire.
Chat.
huh?
He's a spellcaster.
You have shocking grasp, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Well, I've reduced it by 19.
Mmm.
Stare.
Hold on a second. Math.
Fair.
Takes like what?
I think
23,
4,
so 4, yeah. Ow. Amos, you're watching the one in front of you, you see his vision immediately switches to Kreh.
Eyes here. Not over there. Eyes here.
Kreh.
Not respond.
Now is not the time for this.
Do you know, Kreh? I am not as hurt as you.
I
As
will
much as-
continue to death stare her uncle, but will reluctantly lower the longer range stabbing implement.
Stabbing implement. That's a way to describe that.
Well, Daddy's little harlot has lost one of her pets. It's so sad. Anyways.
I'm sorry. Only one person gets to color that, and it's not you.
So did you want your memories back before I left?
I think the only reason she's hesitating is because everybody's here. You may have had a better chance at getting me to beg if we were alone.
That can be arranged.
I'm sure it can.
I don't think your friends would appreciate you being alone with me, though.
Probably not. Last time I was alone with someone, they might have messed with my head. Didn't end well for them either.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's so sad that he was just trying to take you away from there to keep you from being threatened. It's even worse that he was going to bring you here to your father because he had found him.
What?
But first he had to run away from his own father. Aww. Too bad. And now he's suffering for it. Just casually, like, smiling. He's been watching a lot.
Yeah, apparently! Oh, that hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you it was gonna hurt.
that hit the place that, like, oh no, she was already feeling guilty about this whole thing, and just like that made it worse.
Yeah, he might have been being spied on, so he was trying to take her away in a different method.
You know.
It's fine.
Ah. Well, now you've just made me upset, and I don't feel like begging anymore.
Fair enough. The strings vanish. Oh, if there's nothing else. Oh, God.
Nope. Cam was just going to say to this, I have no other questions for the start bag. If anyone else does.
Nah, stop paying attention to him.
Well, if that's all, then I'll take my leave. Come along, darling. And he just, like, opens up a portal. Just waiting to see if anything's said as they go to step through.
He'll wait for the other one to step through and then reach out and grab hold of that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna put him here and say the portal was, like, against the building.
I'm coming for you. I know you're not in there right now. Or if you are, you're in the back there somewhere. I'm coming for you. I promised you that. And I'm staying to that.
Nobody said anything enough. I feel horrible that it dropped right then.
Yeah.
It happens! No, it just happens to me.
Mm.
My internet hates me. Yeah.
We hit the tech.
We do. It's too far away though.
He will step through. After that. And head. Yep, they gone. Enjoy that. Is Kreh okay?
Yay!
Is Cam okay? Is Amos okay?
No. Oh.
I got
Is
3.
there a door on the house in front of me?
Yes, it's right here.
Cool. Cool.
There's children in there.
Well, lucky kids. The door's not getting punched.
This is going to turn to Kreh. I understand your anger. But we just got out of a fight, and some of us are not exactly doing well. That's why he showed up now. Is Dragon there?
I'm here. That's.
You know, it's too bad Cam didn't try to get the memories back of at least one person.
She really wanted to, but unfortunately, with everybody standing right there, unfortunately, the mask portion of herself was like, we can't do that. Begging is not what we do. People beg to us.
You wanna know whose memories would have been returned?
I hate to ask, but sure.
Your dad's.
Yeah. I had a freaking feeling.
Which would have been an interesting turn of events.
It would have been.
And probably revealed something. That's fine. Good luck.
She was not kidding. She probably, if alone, she probably would have begged.
You will keep that in mind.
Uh-huh. She's not as strong when she's by herself. People watching her give her a lot more confidence than people realize. Right. Hunter, we should get you inside.
I have a lot of questions, and I'm too tired to care. By this point, it would have wore off. He's just gonna untie himself and walk.
Yeah, she'll take her rope back. Just
The
put
rope
a
that she
hand up.
doesn't technically have, but somehow has.
I bought it after
You buyed
like
it?
our discussion. I know. Listen,
Bought it
my
mid-session.
brain.
Bought it
was-
mid-combat.
Yep. I was like, listen, she would have had this. This is stupid.
The benefit of the Moogle network.
Yes. Oh, I was
Hand-
thinking the combat crate during zombies.
That'll do.
Hand
The
on
conspiracy
Kreh's
theory.
shoulder.
I love it.
Yes.
We'll get him back. But getting angry is not good for you or for the little one. Not right now.
With disadvantage.
I feel like he's like hesitant to go in. He's still not
That's-
sure what you guys would do to him if you decided you didn't care anymore.
Is that discomfort obvious?
A little bit. He was just called a failure by his dad.
10. If anyone harms you, I'm shooting them myself. Bonus action, she's gonna use her shadowy misty step to go inside.
I feel like he's downstairs by this point. Like, just suddenly Kreh appears.
Yeah, question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What?
Is there a forge-like thingy down in the workshop?
There is. He's already given you permission
Ooh.
to go down there.
Wait, he already has? Making sure I heard right.
Yes.
Okay. She's gonna go down there.
Fair. I'll just set you over here then for now.
Come on, kid. You should probably rest yourself.
Don't let him he said get to you. You're probably the one good, successful thing he's ever done.
I'm not really sure how to take that.
He's a failure, you're not. That's how you can take it.
I feel like he, like, glances at Amos and just keeps walking like, nope, I'm not getting in the middle of whatever that is.
Amos is going to cast Sending.
Uh-huh.
Using his last 3rd level spell slot. He's casting Sending to his father.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you get this, and I hope you haven't done anything rash. Sawyer was under a spell when he mentioned Lucy. I hope we aren't too easily replaced that you wouldn't think before you act. And then he will just go inside. Because it is middle of the night, and he knows that.
Yeah. You don't get a response. You're not sure it's because he might be resting or if he just doesn't respond.
Yeah. Does it go through?
It does go through.
Okay, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Through the earring.
Uh-huh.
To one person in particular.
Oh dear.
Because he knows he'll still be awake. Because he doesn't sleep. Because he's a vampire. To Anton!
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
Hold on.
Sorry, that was Rin. I'm sorry.
I may have a couple people for you to pick up in the morning. To take back to your Gladius base. I don't know how safe we'll be able to keep them. And they may help unlock the secrets of getting into Limbo.
Okay.
Don't worry, Amos is always thinking.
Where?
A couple steps ahead.
Do I go?
We are currently... and name of town.
It was called... I actually have the name of it somewhere.
Wrote
Yes.
it down. Hold on.
I remember you gave me the name. Brain is not...
Venzer.
Vincer. And he'll say that.
Gotcha. Oh, I've got nothing better to do. On my way! That's all you get.
Wait until morning. Let them sleep.
We'll see.
Great. And then he'll go in.
It's also got to get there, to be fair.
That's also true. Why are you saying no is Rin, by the way, Spire?
Because Rin does not like him.
No,
Why?
she does not. For very specific reasons of a protective mother. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god, you don't like your son's boyfriend.
There's a reason she doesn't like him.
Essentially, that's what it became by not necessarily willing at first.
Oh my.
Nope. No, Rin
Yeah,
does
well,
not. No.
Well, at least those two are two members of Gladius willing to help him get Ace back. So, you know.
It's fine.
Maybe just gonna ask Tundra, or no, she'll probably ask Cody because Cody was in here first. Do you know where she went?
He just points down.
Name, Kreh. Thank you. She's gonna walk down there.
Okay.
So I find her easily.
Yeah, it's big
Yeah.
open room.
Yeah, and she's not exactly hiding, being in a corner, just looking over the pieces of what will eventually be an experimental boom tube.
Yeah.
You need sleep.
Mind telling me how the hell that's going to happen?
I could knock you unconscious.
Okay,
What did you say?
tempting.
If you don't get sleep, you won't be able to be effective.
And I was serious about the tempting. 'Cause honestly, I don't see that happening any other way right now.
Cracked knuckles.
Oh my. Ignis
Oh,
is
dear.
going through with a threat, and I'm concerned.
You know.
The sadistic nature.
It's fine. Be very pissed off, pregnant lady. Lady is effectively gave you the go-ahead of going, okay, knock me the fuck out.
She will not be using the knuckles if she does this. Just gonna get that out there.
Yeah.
Not gonna hit you with metal knuckles that are on fire.
That
I
doesn't seem like a good idea.
I don't see a problem.
But only if Kreh is not gonna try. She doesn't want to hit Kreh, but she will.
It's gonna be 5 minutes to get this shit organized.
You're so quiet.
Yeah.
Any better?
Yes.
Yes.
Just give me 5 minutes to get this organized.
She'll nod. We'll get him back.
I'd have to be inciting right now, would you?
She's. No, she would be generally trying to keep it, like. Because she's more wanting to incite than certain other people that are our characters. That's a number.
Is this a number that beats a 13?
10 on the die plus 9.
Ooh.
So yes.
So that definitely beats a 13. And she is not experiencing the upset upset Shakes that she tried to pass off for the strength, would be trying to pass off for the strength thing. Good old trembling rage.
Yeah, she'll place a hand on your shoulder. When the time is right, I'm not gonna stop you from shooting. When the time is right, I'll make sure he can't run by breaking his legs. Behold the way Ignis comforts.
Yeah,
Honestly, probably the best person to be comforting her like right now.
you're just... Fuck, she's wearing a mask. You're just gonna hear, like, this dark fucking chuckle. Which I would do, but I cannot do it in a way where my microphone would currently catch.
Fair.
That's fair.
Mm.
Do I happen to know anyone that knows how to put acid in a bullet?
If anyone does. I'm sitting next to her.
What's that last bit?
If anyone does, I'm standing next to her, basically is what she said. And somehow I feel like that's the most sane thing you're doing. Because right now it looks like you're, if this is what I think it is, a very, very dangerous thing for a crazy person. Acid in a bullet would be more sane.
The DM wants to say Kendall knows how to do that.
No.
You know,
Cool. We'll get information from him then.
To just steal what he has and then
That's
try to
fair.
figure it out yourself.
Yeah. We know he
Reverse
does.
engineering.
We know he's got some fucking poison dart bullshit.
It's a bad time.
it's a very special poison bullet, which Loba currently has, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, just looking over this current project. Yeah, right, I do have someone I can ask for pointers. This might be fun.
We'll get some rest and we'll head to wherever we wish to head to in the morning.
Right.
I'm just gonna erase these because, as far as I know, you guys are still going to the Earth plane to at least talk.
No?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can show for this properly. Damn it. Too much curve.
It's
I know.
not. It's not even like full dropping. It's just hiccuping.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
It's just hiccuping enough to cause a drop.
Yeah.
As far as of connection, yeah.
I realized something.
Mm.
Isn't Kreh still technically cursed?
Is she? Cursed with what?
The disadvantage on wisdom saves and attack roll, I don't remember if that was ever cured.
No, she would still. I'm trying to remember. Hunter would have, but I don't know if he was ever made aware.
Oh shit, no, it wasn't cured. Like,
Yeah, he has greater restoration. She could ask.
she wouldn't know she's cursed at the moment because
Fair.
she was already tired.
She also
Oop.
still has the low strength.
Yeah.
Fun.
This is fine.
Well, this curse will not be cured with a long rest.
No, curses tend to need to be fixed.
Tend to be. Just
A little bit.
they tend to be a little more resilient than an exhaustion.
Yeah. Your strength will recover in the morning.
Cool. Cool.
Those typically are almost always long rest based.
Yeah. There are very few that are short rests as well, but very, very few.
Yeah, usually those are the ones I've noticed that only they can't like reduce any more than the one attack
Yeah,
of
they
it.
don't kill.
Yeah. Those are the ones that can usually be done on short rest, and then the rest that meant to kill are the long rest ones.
Yeah.
Any hoozles.
Woo.
Oh wait, the curse was basically voices in Kreh's head, right? Or
Yeah.
annoying ass whispers.
Yes.
Okay.
Of the
Something she
dead
may concern.
and suffering from limbo.
Then
Suffering.
she definitely would start noticing that being a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Like voice of a full night's like, I hear dead people.
Ah, yes, dead people. I see.
Yeah, he is kind of awake, but he's also still laying there because he had an exhaustion point.
Oh.
Yeah.
He stayed up.
This is fine.
I'd say it's like 7.
Goody.
70.
7.
7.
I had to add the guilt trip there, Cam. I'm sorry.
There's a reason she's not going back in there right now
Fair.
to sleep. She can't.
It's fine.
I feel like Dax is awake, but he doesn't want to, like, wake up Cinder, so he hasn't moved. Other than maybe sitting up.
It's like picture like her face on the bed.
Plus, the no longer Pinata Nubby's probably just there, probably staring at Cinder.
Hit the long rest button.
Cam would have fallen asleep right there on the floor.
And there's a desk there, too.
Eh.
Curled up on the floor.
I feel like Ignis
More
like
comfortable.
gets up and just like grabs the collar of Cinder and picks her up. Like, wake up!
Wakey, wakey. Oh, snake.
Morning. She has no idea what happened last night because she never left the building.
Yeah, that's fair. These two probably got up, got what happened from the boys awake downstairs, and then went out and like,
Yeah. It doesn't auto heal my Dargon.
That's sad.
Every...
poking Cam.
That's not the people walking by. Hello?
Good morning. Why are you on the floor?
Long story. Are you alright? How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
Good.
Ignis just excuses herself.
He is confused. Right. Do you want breakfast or something? Are you okay?
No.
You want to talk about it?
Yes and no, but let's start with the fact that I am very glad that you're okay, because you almost weren't.
Yeah, my neck kind of hurts, but other than that, I'm fine. What happened?
Well, there was a bit of poisoning happening last night. We dealt with it.
This was a little bit more forceful.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Apparently one of Amos's friends, or I don't know, somebody in that line of people. Limbo, whole 9 yards. Very bad things. Sorry, I'm still a little bit scattered.
Come on, let's get you something to eat.
Should be saying that to you.
I mean,
I was the one
I
that
mean-
almost died last night. She just stands up.
I feel like he glances like back in the room and over at the stairs. I mean, I could, but
Come on. I'll try and explain downstairs. Ignis was also there, so.
Pick a spot.
Boop.
Mhm.
Ah!
I feel like he's not so much at the table, he's like in the corner standing now.
Is Amos currently awake up here?
He might just be staring up at the ceiling at the moment if he is.
She's still asleep. Yeah, he would probably go down as well. Hey, Dibbo.
Yeah, just. I feel Kreh would wake up and realize that thing. Kind of like side-eyed at Amos.
Mm-hmm.
Is waking up to the sound to hear the sound of eternal suffering normal?
Depends on the causes of it.
Okay, so you don't hear it then, is what I'm getting at.
No, I don't.
That's-
Great.
Typically not normal, Kreh.
Somehow is one of the things I don't think about when. I'm just gonna go downstairs now. I don't know where she would go from here. I'm confused. Player
Sitting around the table, I guess. I don't know. Let's scoot him over a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like Kreh at this point kind of has a headache with what she's listening to in her brain, so just. Yeah.
Something wrong?
Hmm?
Cinder's like, something wrong?
Apparently I have voices in my head. It's great.
What?
I think eternal suffering.
That's not...
You're cursed by one of the creatures that came by.
Oh, good.
Possibly.
No, Felix is the one that says that.
Oh,
This Hunter doesn't even look up. He just like sleepily puts his hand on her and just casts it.
I love
It
that.
just curls back up like. So you're no longer cursed.
I guess the morning calls for coffee.
Easy on the coffee.
I am aware.
I assume the plan is the same. Touch base with the airplane people.
Probably.
Do I have his
I would-
picture?
Assume.
Or do you come down? Where do you actually come down from upstairs at?
Where did you come down? Over here.
I didn't know if you cut through his little office thing here.
Yeah.
I'm going to shrink the token slightly because it's fine. I feel I should warn everyone we may have visitors incoming.
What?
Visitors? Good, bad.
Good, good. Glances at Cody and Felix. Or his token, what, there it is. I'm gonna put it to you this way. We're probably not the most fit to be protecting anyone. We can barely protect ourselves. So you two, points at them. I've been in contact with people that are attempting to figure out a way, which you are able to do, to get into Limbo, so that we're not alone going in. Because God knows we are probably very incapable of dealing with that mess right now. So, if you want to be safe, and you trust them, well, start with trusting us. It would be much appreciated to go with them when they get here.
I mean, if my dad wanted to kill me, he would have just done it right there. And would have taken him.
That is true. But at this point, unfortunately, we can't. We have to think about being safer than sorry.
You know, having better security would help that. You guys look to see what that was?
Yeah, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs. Just waves.
Well, that's what happens when it's a village with 3 adults and a bunch of orphans other than us. Not much security.
Then you build the security.
You know,
Clear.
this is fair.
I take it this is your friend.
Everyone, Anton. Anton, everyone.
Hello.
Greetings. Hello.
Does a little bit of a wave.
Side glancing.
I mean, if they don't want to go, we can always just have people come watch the place. That's always the thing.
It's also true.
I feel like he like glances down at Dax. Why don't you just give off an interesting aura? Curls up into a tiny ball.
Oh.
Almost kind of pulls Dex in. It's alright. Also, side note, him and his other half were the only two willing to really try and help us get back, our other friend.
Other half.
The one that was here last night.
Kind of peeks around the corner over Anton's shoulder.
Other
oh,
half.
my heart! My heart.
I'm not sure I appreciate that description.
It was the best one I could come up with at the moment. Look, don't... A lot has happened in the last couple of days.
He just immediately attaches to him.
Yay! My written senses just.
Out of character, leave the vampire and his lover alone.
There's
Listen,
also
I
a
would.
daddy downstairs that's just watching
Yeah.
this and kind of annoyed striker expression dog.
To which, actually... almost kind of looks over at Stryker. Looks back up the stairs. Back over it. Oh, right. Huh. Oh, well.
Frost is already aware of him. He is... Has he been told? Let's find out.
I would imagine siblings like alerted him.
Like mom and dad are back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all see Nunzir kind of like look over at Stryker and waves. Hi, Dad.
Wait, what?
Meet one of the two twins.
Two.
As
How
usually
many
how twins are.
children? How many children did you and your wife have?
Dad 4.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe more.
We thought
Technically,
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 5 was not established before this. I'm just saying for
Yeah, that's fine.
sanity's sake, because we still have yet to make that one.
Yeah, we gotta
Sure.
talk about that.
As far as I'm aware for. From what I learned of the former group.
I would. Well, we would have, but I think Rin had enough PTSD without children giving her quite literally an aneurysm.
That is very fair. But yes. We're not prepared to go into limbo at the moment. And we still have to get back to the Earth plane.
Yeah. And I can only bring up to 8 people with me. In one group.
That does limit our options on who to take.
I mean, the one good thing is kindling a nubby can go into a pocket place. Effectively. So, including just our group and Striker.
It's 7
I can
other than
bring
you.
one more. I counted.
So did I.
Yeah.
Not counting Ignis is 7.
Yep. Because it specifically says you and 8, so
Yeah.
up to 8. I mean, I could bring more technically, but that's if I fail.
Yeah, that would technically be everyone in this area.
And he'll be within 15 feet of me and objects.
You know?
Oh, Dax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be 8.
No, wouldn't.
Oh, that's 7.
Oh, would that be 7?
Well, it's 8 if you include
1,
Ignis,
2.
but she can bring
Yeah.
8,
Okay.
not including her.
Oh, okay.
The caster goes no matter what, unless they're trying to send somebody else somewhere forcefully.
Yeah.
Like, no, you go there. Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Otherwise, the caster goes. I just like that plane shift can be aggressive.
Like, no, you go there.
It's just a power move just to send somebody back to where they came from. Oh, you're from the Feywild? Back to the Feywild.
Put that thing back where it came from, so help me.
Alright. So either they go with you and be protected that way, or you have people come here to protect. Is that what I'm getting from you?
Yep.
You have a very energetic personality.
I have been told that a lot.
I get a strange, similar vibe than somebody else that I've met.
Oh, you mean the crazy person that also contacted me and asked for some help? Right, yeah, I'm supposed to be looking into things for him.
Oh, God, no.
He did.
Oh no.
He very much did.
Good.
Wait, you said you're going to the Earth plane.
Yep.
Can I go?
Is he there?
Last I checked.
So it was the person I was thinking, okay. Great.
Nasir kind of, like, gives this look to him of, you didn't tell me.
Oh boy.
Just pats Doggo on head and walks down the stairs.
How far off the deep end has he gone, by the way?
He wants me to look in how to create, like, his own pocket plane of torture.
That sounds like alright.
That sounds about right.
I see no issue. I find that interesting. That'd be cool to make. Okay.
Raises an eyebrow at this guy, looks over at Striker with the really?
Striker gives her this look and all she hears is, we tried to get rid of it.
I love that he got referred to as an it. I love that. That's amazing. What would you rather, Amos? They're, well, these are your friends. We don't know much about these people. Other than they can apparently offer protection. Which would be better.
Blair needs to find something.
Oh, good.
Oh dear.
No, it's mostly it's names. Don't worry. I wrote down things before, and I want to make sure I have names right. Yes, I took notes.
Hey, notes are good.
Ew.
As I stare at my several pages long notes that I've been taking in these sessions.
Oh. Well, I'm concerned. I don't know where that notebook went. Ah, wait. Did I write it down in this one? Nope, it wasn't that one. Shit. The more you have notebooks spread across your room, and you don't know which one you wrote in.
I had two options on how to introduce these two, too. I was like, either they're gonna be waiting outside the door, and this one has spider climb.
Yeah. I figured one of them was going
Or
to be
they were gonna,
funky.
or they were gonna sneak in through the window.
I know I have it here somewhere. Where are you? Apparently I don't. Crowd, please, as I look for information. As my computer reacts slowly to me trying to switch over to Discord.
Feel that.
As I'm also just now seeing the message that came through about the thing I did.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Fuck, there's the RP chat.
Everything is fine.
Sorry, player was more prepared when he knew where his notebook was.
You know?
But things happen.
Yep.
Notebooks
lose a notebook if you don't
disappear. Notebooks disappear very easily when playing D&D. It's fine. Because they get used for other things. I'm looking, I'm sorry, I'm trying to speed up.
If it helps, Hunter probably mumbles that he's not leaving anyways.
Well, that's fine. He didn't expect Hunter to leave. Well, I'll leave it up to you two. Looking at Cody and Felix. I know you're not leaving. I know the other two aren't leaving. I'd suggest possibly having some people come and just look out over the place and help them defend it.
Can do. Salutes.
Looks to Cody.
Mm.
And I need your help finding someone else.
She's also there. That's who you're asking about.
Yes, I know. I know she's there. We need her as well. But turns out now I have to get Jack back from Arcadia.
But why, Amos? He's home. That should be a hint or something you were told.
I don't like that.
Uh-huh, and that it clicked.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit that had actually clicked. Especially with the experimentation that was mentioned. Have to get him back. We have to get information from Celestia. Well, from the main city. And then we can attempt to do a ritual that We'll free Toby from whatever is affecting him.
Oh, you mean the creepy shadow thing?
That's
Fine.
precisely. That thing precisely. Do you know about where she is there?
Trying to find anything in there is like going into a dense forest and not really knowing where you're going and hoping you'll end out the other side.
Fair, fair. We'll figure it out when we get to that. Well, what do you two say? Would you like to go with Anton and Nasir, since Nasir does not like being called the other half?
Sorry. Sorry, laughing.
Oh, good.
I'm not staying here.
Who said that?
Cody.
Okay. Right.
Felix would probably just shrug, like, just wherever you guys tell me to go, I guess. I don't know.
Everyone else okay with this?
Nonchalant wave from Hunter. It's too tired to care.
I mean, protection. More protection here is better, right?
Well, I was also meaning these two going with them.
Sure. I mean, I have no reason not to trust them.
I'm assuming they're good people.
Oh yeah. They're part of the organization that Pointed Striker he is a part of, or was a part of. And well, Pointed Nasir, that is his son, so.
That's not saying much.
Look, I know it's not saying much. That was Striker that said that, right?
No, that was Nasir. He knows his father's reputation.
I'm well aware of the interesting things your father did, and I am also aware of your brother's reputation.
Yeah, and
I
you
also
still haven't
still
met
really-
my sister.
Oh god.
Now I'm terrified. But anyways, I still appreciate your brother distracting Xander for me.
Distract annoyed him until he didn't give a shit about anything else around him. There's, same thing.
It distracted him, that's all I cared. What? Yes, they're good people. This way, we could also find an easier way to get into Limbo as well. Because I know that one, glancing over his shoulder at Nasir, is too smart for his own good on some things.
Well, you know.
Whatever is best.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Everything's fine.
So, are we ready to go?
Yeah, it'd probably be best if we go somewhere away from people, because if this fails, I don't want to bring random people to a random location.
Fair.
I should probably go collect my things then.
Torn's still asleep.
He nods.
When you're all ready, I'll be outside a little ways away from town. At least that way I can guarantee we will be away from anything. Nods.
Kreh is gonna quickly go down to the workshop and retrieve a project.
He will probably give you a kiss cam and let you say your byes.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming, Cody and Felix are going to Seer. From the way it sounded, Anton's coming with us.
Cody is, he says he doesn't mind staying, too,
Okay,
to help out.
it's fair.
Felix is kind of, if you guys want him to go, he will, otherwise he doesn't mind staying either. He doesn't really feel safe anywhere.
That's
Fair.
You know,
fair.
Considering his dad could literally just poof and be there.
yeah.
Surprise visit!
Which it'll probably be something that, like, I'll make rules for and they'll quote unquote talk about the best solution with Nasir or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to just sit Nubby off to the side as if he got snapped into a...
It's fine. He's walking around in sunlight just fine. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Good.
It's fine.
There's a reason that he worked with Lucky. But nobody else knows he's a vampire yet.
Cam.
Nope. Kim will just ask that her father tell Torin that she'll probably be back.
Well, you guys are probably coming back to go to to the actual
Yeah.
capital at some point. I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 He'll give her a hug and let her go
Yeah.
on her way.
She'll hug him too, and then just quietly go.
Oh, we're
Hugging
still
somebody
only
that
at
doesn't
total.
remember you is kind of hard.
Yeah.
Striker.
Oh no, we're about to say I was counting all the tokens and Striker is behind Kreh's token.
Yeah.
From the angle I'm looking at, I was like, wait, I'm missing someone. I'm missing one of the small ones.
Cinder's gonna cast Enhanceability for the intelligence thing.
Fair.
Fox is cunning.
Very fair.
Yeah. She just made acutely aware of what that is.
Kreh, while he's
The failure
waiting.
potential.
While he's waiting, he's just been sitting there poking Striker.
Oh, good.
That. See.
Yeah, I just feel like
It's attempting to
Kreh's
ignore
I'm
him.
like, are you having fun?
Well, we go somewhere random first.
Oh no.
Oh no.
'Cause that was a 13.
Hmm.
Oh, that's great.
You know, that's a. Is it on the same plane or is it just random?
On a 1 through 60, you travel to a random location on the plane you named.
Okay.
On the 61 to 100, it is a random location, randomly determined plane of existence.
Okay, so you are same plane, random spot.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you could tell you're on the Earth plane. You're just nowhere near the city.
I can technically take us somewhere else or attempt to, and then attempt again.
Middle of barren wasteland. Not what I expected.
You know?
Fuck it. Why not try again? Because you can't go to the same plane of existence with plane shift. You have to go to the fucking other one.
Yeah, it's the only downside.
Well, good news. Even if I roll the other advantage, I roll a 19 on die, and she would
Hey!
have basically gone back to the same village.
Trying this again.
Alright. Roll higher. Hey! It's a 15 DC and I rolled a 15.
Hey!
Not gonna bother drawing things. There's Matthew's token for you. I don't know where the fuck
Yay!
he be.
Hi, Matthew.
How much was he made aware yet?
He knows that Rin is supposed to be showing up, and
Okay.
I think because he contacted these guys, they said they were gonna also come in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
She's probably just sitting there waiting and then like, oh.
they're not there just yet, but because it's still
Yeah.
pretty early.
Yeah, he's just probably sitting waiting at where the person would port in from the Nine Hells. Just waiting.
It's probably left at like 8 or 9.
You know?
It's like 5 in the morning now all of a sudden.
Whoa!
You went back. Wait, are you in the
I'm
same one?
normal.
I think you're on the same plane, actually.
Earth plane versus Celestia. Yeah, I think we're in the same.
Yeah, you guys
time
are in the
area.
same time zone still, then okay.
Whoa! No
Hooray!
time travel.
Not yet.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's waiting at the portal.
He would have made sure to be ready because he was told to expect a guest.
Fair.
And he's trying to do so as creepily as possible. Because it fucks with her.
Fair! Owen is probably like just in the corner of the room, like,
He's just kind of like dangling from whatever he can.
Good. This looks completely normal.
We pop up next to them, basically.
Basically, yeah. I'll just boop you guys kind of over a little bit.
Well, you're not the guest I was expecting.
Hello to you too.
He just looks up at the fuck happened to your voice?
You should see the tentacles.
Oh my.
No, how about we not?
Where do I get some of those?
Prison plane that wants to take you back and kill you.
Worth it.
I love him and I hate him all in one fell swoop.
He's been alive a very long time.
Little bit.
Fine. So they haven't arrived yet?
for your note, Aspire, they are in the Hells, but he's currently talking to Ruby, which is why they're not there yet.
Rin is probably getting impatient.
Fair.
For multiple reasons.
I feel like maybe she just shrugs at that comment.
How have things been here? Quiet, I hope?
Define quiet.
I mean, nobody coming in the middle of the night to destroy everything.
No one from the outside? I get bored.
Owen is just reading a book. He is ignoring this entire thing.
You know? Oh, right, we have earrings.
Mm-hmm.
I've been entertaining myself with a certain kitsune. I haven't really done much. Oh, I restocked. But that's it.
Sounds normal.
For him, it is.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Do you?
I did.
Noted.
That is enough to tell you a lot about a person, is how did you get used to Matthew?
He kinda had to, because he would visit Lucky once in a while.
Yeah.
And I imagine one attempted flirt later made him learn real quick not to.
Yes.
Oh no.
Just the no.
This one's mine. Go get your own.
He did.
Yeah, Bryn does not appreciate that.
Matthew approved.
Of course Matthew approved. Didn't help any. That did not help.
I feel like the only reason he approved is because it annoyed her and Striker. He's
You
like
know?
the very annoying brother that you don't have. That's not actually related.
One thing that is gonna happen, because I thought about this, and Cam would probably ask Alwyn over the earring. Odd question.
Uh-huh.
When it comes to magic that affects the mind, what's stronger than a greater restoration that can fix something a whole lot worse than just modify?
Probably a wish spell, and depending on the circumstance, a detriment to the caster.
Oh, good. Good to know.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Fine, that didn't make her feel even worse.
You want to know the downside to that? When I randomly generated Daddy's sheet, he has the wish spell.
Oh!
Yeah.
And depending
I
on if
feel
this is
like-
magic or just something actually altering, will depend on
Yeah,
what
she
it can
doesn't
do.
know.
You know?
This guy just said stronger magic, and so she was looking to see. She was
because
really
if it-
hoping it wasn't gonna take a wish spell.
Yeah, because if it fails, well, if it succeeds but also fails, they lose
Yeah.
the access to the spell and gain like I think 2 exhaustion right off the bat.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, just the straight up losing the access to the spell is really bad.
Yeah. That's why it's not used very often.
Yeah.
That's hard to come by in of itself, let alone somebody that is willing to cast it on 3 people, and if they can cast it on 3 people, or more, depending.
Well, it takes long. It's gonna take a few days to do that because it's also a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
There's like only one. There's like one type of entity that can do that without the thing, and that's because they're fucking genies.
Yeah.
And some of them not exactly good.
Nice.
There are a few of them that are decent. You just gotta find them. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for if that guy comes back.
That's fine.
I
Oh yeah,
have,
Meth.
I have a very important question.
Hmm.
How much downtime do we currently have?
Probably about an hour before they show up.
Cool. So at some point, Kreh's going to show the diagram for the ammunition.
Fair. So essentially, for Fluffy's reference, Hunter helped her make a graph for special ammunition that will help reduce the chances of it exploding the barrel and destroying the gun. But they are explosive based, so technically it's something he could memorize and make himself, because that is his specialty.
You know? I feel like there are much better ways to go about that.
That's fine.
Just saying.
Well, it was either that or because I made some rules with Hunter, and I was like, he basically figured out a way to make it so there's very little risk of it destroying the gun because it would explode the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
It was dual purpose going like, okay, here's some safer rounds, and also I'm not going to craft every single round you ever use in this thing.
Yeah, they're essentially, I guess a good way to describe it is they're impact based instead of just straight up activating as soon as they fire.
Mm-hmm. He just smiles. A very wide smile.
Good.
Just do me a favor and never tell me what you actually use this thing for.
Plausible deniability. Got it.
I'm the man that gets it.
Oh, and
Yes.
did you leave? Where's your better half, worse half, evil half?
He is currently in Celestia in that village.
Left him babysitting, did you?
Pretty much.
Did you come here to see little me?
Maybe. Also to see if
I'm
there's
honored.
anything else you needed.
Yeah, not quite sure yet. Prisoning a demiguard's hard. And annoying. Yeah. It shrugs.
Hmm.
He just shrugs. Like, meh. He's like running through like 100 different ideas in his head and trying to figure out like what's the best one. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's not gonna get distracted soon.
Yeah. Nope, not at all.
It's fine.
He's gonna slip on a mask on his face. And it's gonna look like he like the King of Hearts card almost. Look at that design on it.
Show
It's
off.
just looking toward the portal. That's the first thing.
I'm just gonna assume there's a perfectly leanable wall back here, so lean.
Fair. I'm gonna go exploring. He's just gonna walk out unless anybody stops him.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No. No.
Matthew would not stop him.
The
like
chances
a
of him
whole lot of
running
my
into the chances of him running into Spencer, I'm sure that'll go well.
Oh god.
Matthew's sure he can take care of himself.
Yeah.
He's also certain he's not going to do anything that would be. I feel like Matthew's like the worst one of the two.
He's not typically unsupervised. So when he does get the chance to be unsupervised, he just likes to go and explore and see things and fuck with people. It's fine.
Yeah, he's the mischievous one, if anything.
Yeah.
So that's why Matthew's not worried. Matthew's mischievous in a different way.
Fair.
You know?
Does anything else happen?
Good.
Not for me.
No.
Fair. Put them like over here. Oop. Probably kind of like hiding slightly behind Jax.
Aw. Baby.
I kind of want Matthew to like just have glitter in his pocket.
Oh Jesus!
Like, I want them.
Probably poking out from like behind his hood or whatever the case is. She's been wrapped up in there for a while.
Cuddle hood.
Oh my goodness. She's adorable.
I'm going to murder him.
Not recommended, dear. He's probably like on your head, Kreh.
This is fine.
Yeah, not for very long because whee! Tackle.
I'll just drop down.
Ignoring the crazy man for a second because husband. Please tell me you're okay.
I'm fine. I didn't get hurt at all.
That means more happened. What the hell happened when I fell asleep?
He wasn't outside. He just knows that things showed up.
No.
That's all he would probably say. It's just, some more creepy shadow things showed up and were defeated.
Fantastic. And with that, she flies back to Jax, because officially on overprotective mode, even in front of Matthew.
Who's just been
Especially-
staring at Jax.
Okay, the stare down is unnecessary.
I feel like Jax is like looking at him and thinking that has that look of like, you didn't look like that before.
No.
Unless he's still wearing the mask, and then he'd probably
He would have
just
pulled
be...
it up at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, like he probably had over like where it's like the side of the head. He probably looks at Theo and smiles.
Kind of like a sad smile back and looks down. He's not good at hiding. He is a horrible deception.
Yeah. probably if she can centralize on like just one person, probably to Matthew. They have been through a lot. Do not push them. I swear to the gods.
You and I both know I'm not afraid of you or the gods.
I know you're not afraid of me or the gods. However, I am not afraid of telling on you to your husband when he gets back.
Yeah, that's a threat.
Eh.
He shrugs.
Meanwhile, Rin is so distracted that she doesn't see the message being cast behind them.
Mm.
She's very focused on like you know that like mom protective like don't get near my kid.
Yeah. Oh, what would he
That's
say?
fine, I'm sure.
Just
So
kind of-
all he says is, I was told not to talk to you, but I kind of want to talk to you. She kind of glances up at Jackson or in.
You just get back like,
But we can go for a walk if you want.
just kind of replying to the message.
Yeah. He actually surpassed Rin's insight.
I rolled okay, and he still just went yeet.
Matthew's gonna kind of like snap his fingers and be like,
Well, I got an idea. If here,
Hmm?
there's something really amazing that I want to show you.
Oh
You don't see it here. Maybe I can help you, you know. I mean, I know it's been a lot.
he's just got this kind of like look of like sad in his face, even for Matthew.
It's not so much that Rin doesn't trust Matthew, it's that she's been watching these two kids since they left, and Theo is very much baby, and so she's just got narrowed eyes on, like, this entire situation of, like, I don't like that he's leaving my sight. What are you doing?
He's even squatted down at this point. He's like,
Trying to comfort the one person that was actually really nice. You know, the one Lucky really liked.
I understand Lucky really liked him.
And so did I.
With us.
And right now, he's safe.
He's just gonna
I'm
like
sure it stays that way.
just look up at Rin and just kind of give this nod of I'm okay.
She just flies over to him for a second, boops him on the nose, and then, like, flies back to Jax.
he'll just walk off.
And
She has no reason to incite Matthew because he's right. They are safe, and as far as she's aware, Theo's going to behave himself.
yeah, she believed him.
It's a baby! Why would the baby lie?
She met her children.
Just in case- Oh fuck! That you wouldn't have incited him anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's never been able to incite Matthew, so she's just either A, quit at this point and just assume it's either a double truth or just straight up lying.
Well, I just wanted to roll for shits and giggles, and that was a natural 20, so 37.
Yeah, never in a million years.
He's a good liar, for reasons.
Jax will probably wait till he's sure they're gone, and then he'll probably kind of inform you at least what he knows what's going on, which is he's pretty sure his dad's dead. And that they were trying to capture him, and Theo is the one who got him out. But would also probably say he's not sure what happened to some of them. Like the mom.
Oh, no, that's a nat 1. Cam looks like she's gonna be sick.
Because that was still the beginning for them. A lot can happen in a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can.
He's also going to mention what he was told, which is, he's not aware you guys know about the Lucky thing. So he will mention that, was confirmed that it was Dad. Was there anything else that he said? Right, the experiments.
Yes.
Yeah, so he would also talk about that they kind of forced Theo to make the altercations to that soul capture thing, healing thing. Because he was the only one who could translate the notes well enough to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, there might be a reason he wanted to talk to Theo. It's fine.
I feel like I'm gonna have to roll a wisdom saving throw for him in a bit.
Probably. So yeah, that's what's going on in there. While when currently processing how does tell Matthew without Matthew just getting angry.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. It's fine. Somebody feels guilty about not telling him what happened.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's not gonna help that even if somebody did walk up on him, he's gonna speak Undercommon the whole time.
Good.
Yay!
Is he smart enough to think that?
Undercommon. The language not many speak.
Yeah. It's the underground language, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While Jax is talking, Rin is probably curled around his neck trying to be comforting.
Fair. He seems fine. Rin knows better, but he seems fine. Little frustrated.
Ignis just knows that that's not. There's no one that's fine right now.
Deception.
Everyone is at some point not fine in this group.
Yeah.
Especially the one next to her.
You know, it's fine. Guilt has a funny effect on people.
Yeah. So, what happened exactly? Is he kind of like pointing to his eyes?
Pre-existing condition, essentially. It's what this thing inside of me kind of was designed to kind of help, effectively. Still it is. Just may have gotten a little out of control. It's fine.
About that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna reach into his bag and he's gonna pull out essentially it's a bag of holding, but it was how do I explain? It's probably very similar, like you could tell it was Lucky's, and he's gonna hold it out to him. It's the one that he kept all his notes, that he took all his notes in.
You'll take it.
Where did you get this?
My dad kind of made me alter it to capture souls.
He did. This is...
That's not the worst part. He's like avoiding all eye contact.
There was a reason Rin didn't want him talking.
He'll put a hand on Theo's shoulder.
It's okay. I know this isn't on you. You're a good kid.
I was gonna just leave, but I didn't want to leave the notes there.
I appreciate that.
How is he gonna word this?
Carefully.
That's a good question.
He's also like 16.
This is why Rin called him a baby! 16 in elf years is baby!
It is, baby.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened, but I know my dad's the one who hired the person who did it.
So lucky.
Mm-hmm. I overheard him talking to him.
I'm aware of the person who did it. And their associates. I appreciate that. Didn't know that.
Well, right now, Mom and two of my brothers are kind of missing.
Which ones?
Killjoy and Xeno.
That doesn't surprise me. I'll do my best to find them.
Not.
Is there anything else that they used of Lucky's notes?
Not that they had a chance to. If I stayed, maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's none of his weapons, at least.
No.
Good. I promise you, I will do everything in my power to bring them back to you.
And he'll pull Theo into a hug.
I'll hug him back. You'll hear him mumble something.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed I was gonna stay here and not go back and help.
You know, if there was one thing I was hoping you didn't get from Lucky, it was his stubbornness.
I don't know if it's so much stubborn or just worry.
What makes you feel better? I'm not one you need to worry about. Can't technically die at the moment. So there's that.
I think I'll ask about that another time then.
After all this is said and done, I'm gladly explain. Now, if you want to come with, you have a couple issues with that. One of them, a floating one.
I mean, she can't really stop me.
No, but she can be annoying.
Rin hasn't actually bothered to talk to him very much yet. She's been talking to Jax a lot.
It's one of those. She wasn't sure how to approach Theo just yet, and she was very worried about the person that she was put in charge of. She's very easily scatterbrained, and she knows that, so if she loses track of one person, it can't be Jax.
There.
The Raven Queen would not be happy if you lost track of that one.
No.
Which is why she's trying very hard to keep on top of him, which is why she didn't follow Matthew and Theo out. She's staying with Jax. She also made him a promise, and so here she stays.
They were going to originally talk to your friend about it, by the way, and have him try to say it calmly. They said he would have a much worse reaction. Or at least she did.
I don't doubt that they thought I would have a really bad reaction. Especially in my current condition.
Whatever you do to the others, don't tell me.
Plausible deniability. Now I need to find a way to get there.
Ruby is expecting us to come back through the portal at some point. Just a couple days travel from there.
Good. Is there anything else?
Not that I saw before I left.
Okay. Now, before Rin has a heart attack, why don't you go back to her? I'll get prepared to go.
He'll nod. It's kind of got the moment where these two are gonna sneak off ahead if Matthew doesn't sneak off by himself.
You know.
That's also a wisdom save that I just rolled. It's a 12.
Oh no.
He has no reason not to trust that Matthew would not take him with, to be fair.
Yeah, no. That was more to see how much further he's gone, because that was not a happy. No,
That's
that was
fine.
not good news.
No, I don't think there was going to be a good way Matthew to react to that.
Prob's not.
The best hope you had was that Alwyn would be convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For him not to do
Matthew's
something
gonna-
stupid and go by himself.
Matthew's gonna prepare now.
Oh dear.
Which, actually, to be fair, I think he keeps most of the stuff on him.
Fair.
He's more just gathering himself before walking back.
Yeah.
Put on a happy face. With a 27, that's a happy face.
Yeah. Imagine when he comes back, if he's asked, he'll just be like, he has to clean up the mess before he comes back. He's just continuing with the whatever we might have been shown. Which is vague enough that it sounds like something that Matthew would have to do.
Yeah. But...
It's fine. Well, we do have to go then.
So what is the plan?
Well, we can either risk teleporting, which could put us in a random place inside the city, or we can try to find a closer way.
Jax will raise his hand. Ruby's expecting us back if you don't mind walking for a couple days.
Looks everybody else.
Although this one here keeps recommending that I don't go back. Because probably, I imagine that's been a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't recommend either of you to go back. Am I gonna be able to stop you? I don't know. It depends on if you listen to me. Just like glaring at Jax.
You ever get that moment of like when somebody says something and they just kind of do that look away up thing and...
Rin probably over to Striker. Is yours just as stubborn?
Mine just stops talking to me and goes and does it anyways.
Why does that sound like you?
Maybe there's a reason she stuck us with who she did.
No kidding. Hate it when she does that.
Just stuck them with the same personality, almost.
Well, yeah, because Rin yelling at Kreh was going to get nowhere. Rin and Jax yelling, that's familiar territory, and they actually come to some sort of compromise eventually.
Eventually, they do, yeah. He at least semi-listens to her, but also still does dumb things.
Yes, and she's like, listen, I get it, but like, no!
It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whenever Matthew goes back, he's be like, I'm ready to go.
Not sure that's a good idea.
Why not? I know the city.
Have you looked in a mirror recently?
Have you?
I'm going to bite your nose off.
You and I both know that will do nothing.
It'll make me happy for about 5 seconds.
I bite back.
What the fuck did I walk back into?
Rin immediately, like, just arches back, growling.
Wait, he's here.
Oh, hey!
The hell is he doing here?
He brought them.
Yeah... Your son's in Celestia, by the way.
Looks over at Striker, and you were going to mention this when?
I forgot.
You know the unamused emote we have?
Well, aren't you just adorable?
I will
That's what I said.
finger off.
I regenerate.
Great! That means I get to do it multiple times!
As much fun as that is, I think time is against us.
I can run back to Celestia and see how that all went.
Fair.
Vampire speed.
Yeah. I'm gonna accompany these guys and get back to my home turf.
Rin probably looks over at Alwyn, expecting him to say anything about the current situation of Matthew going.
I feel like even though he doesn't look up from his book, he sees her looking and just kind of... I don't know what you're expecting me to do. I'm not going to be able to stop him.
Can you at least keep him on a leash?
Only one person's allowed.
I can ride around on his shoulder. That's about the best you're gonna get.
You just don't need that thing getting worse. I will never hear the end of it if he gets worse.
Go fuck. Yeah.
That's Rin's line of thinking. It's like, sure, go destroy the city. I wish I could have done that myself. But, like, don't get any worse, because Lucky will never let anyone live that down that happened.
To be fair, he's already aware that it's happening.
Does Rin know that?
No.
No. So, there you go!
Don't worry. I'm fine. I only lost control once.
What?
To be fair, it was a big war fight that was trying to destroy the city. And it was against one of the enemies.
You know, with that, I think I'm just gonna head back before this gets worse.
Aww. Be safe.
Always am.
No, you're
Otherwise,
not.
I'll have a tiny wolf get upset with me.
Yeah.
Just the death glare.
Good news. She's travel sized now.
Goodbye, mother-in-law. He's gonna run out.
I'm going to kill him. When did that happen? Hold on.
Yes.
It hasn't. He just wanted to fuck with her.
Matthew just saying yes did not help that situation.
No.
I feel like at one point Jax had to literally just hold her.
Boy's not strong, but neither is she right now.
No.
So.
Strike her face palm.
Who's out going?
Theo
looks at Ren and slowly raises his hand.
Okay.
Rin, like, does the mom eye, like, no, you're not!
You have to volunteer. I can't take the back. No taxi backsies.
Yes, there is Tixie Backsies. He's a child!
So, I'm trying to lie. Does that make a difference?
I at least want to go back to where Ruby is, even if she doesn't let me follow.
This is fair.
Going back to Ruby is fine. We're not going anywhere other than that. I'm keeping you safe, and this is the best way I can!
Right. Another tiny child that you didn't realize is just kind of looking up at you, Ren.
How many children? What the hell is this party?
Well, me. I think it's his brother. Cousin.
A dragon, I think I can handle myself.
Dragon?
Yeah, that.
That's still a child.
You're fine.
Anybody else seeing the problem here?
Zara shakes his head like it's not. If Amos is fine with it, we have no problem.
Kim's just like, I have seen worse.
Ignis will just shrug, and Cinder's just like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, we let the pregnant one come with us. I don't see why a child coming with us isn't too bad.
Yeah, just narrowed eyes over at her husband because she knows who the pregnant one is.
Don't look at me. She doesn't listen.
That's why you're there. You're supposed to make her listen.
Looks at Kreh. You gonna do what I say?
I don't exactly have a choice in the matter.
Cool, I'll at least keep her in the background.
At least Cirrus had some common sense when she got pregnant.
Hold on, back up!
Somewhat.
Back up.
Somewhat.
Cirrus used to be like forefront combat when she was pregnant.
Reed eventually convinced her not to go.
Eventually.
And Cirrus was eventually in house arrest and was very, very bored.
Yeah. It's because husband also had the mindset of no.
Yep. It helped.
I mean, to be fair, we just literally just grab both of them and they can't do nothing about it. You're tiny. More than normal.
Watch it, buddy. I will still bite you in very valuable places.
A tentacle pops up.
And just hides immediately in hood.
PTSD.
I hate you.
Love you too.
I feel like I'm missing something.
It's fine. Shall we, get going? Or do we want to risk the teleporting back and forth issue? Because we do know locations outside the city.
We do. We could get closer. Get a head start and figure out what to do.
And
The downside is not everybody will be able to go if we do that.
yeah, I can only bring one more person inside our group. And technically, looks at Matthew. He has technically got a person on his shoulder.
Yeah, you don't leave the mouse behind if you're taking Matthew.
Yeah, see, Owen's a bit conflicted. He could stay and help protect Jax with you, or he could watch Matthew.
Rain would rather him go with Matthew.
Fair.
Rin's like, destruct this, like, make the city go boom, but, like,
Send the two really hard to kill people in.
Yeah.
I'm fine with walking.
It would give us a couple days to plan. So, I can technically get us in from outside without anybody noticing.
Theo, are you sure?
I'd like to find out what happened to everybody.
He just doesn't place a hand on his shoulder. look at Rin.
The mom eyes of I don't like this.
There's moments
Probably.
where technically he would also know where people are being held. Because he is the one experimenting on people. Forcefully.
Yeah.
That's fine. Matthew may not be supporting this decision.
I'm not helpless. I can defend myself.
Besides, he has an olive with him at all points.
He's gonna put Alwyn on his shoulder. Keep the druid with the person that needs to be protected. And may or may not separate himself from conscience.
Yeah.
It's a twofer. And she is well aware how well Alwyn can protect people.
She is. She's well aware of many things right now, and she's feeling very just like, shush now. Because it's all very logical. She just doesn't like it because it puts tiny child in harm's way.
If it makes anyone feel better, at least one of the 2-day travels, or whenever we rest, at some point I can keep us all safe. Technically. If we wanted it.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, especially if we're waltzing into the largest piece of enemy territory known to man right now.
I can just only do it once every, 10 days?
Probably help out and at least put death ward on the 2 kids. Zarvis.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just in case it does get bad.
Looks at spell list. I can technically put Lawn Strider on both of them as well, so that they move faster.
That would be helpful.
Yep.
I don't really need it. I can move pretty fast when I'm flying.
That's fair, but
It's like an 80-foot 5 speed.
No.
why not make it 90?
He's also got a default 40-foot speed too.
Fair.
That just increases their speed. It doesn't even say a walking speed, it's just speed in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, technically I have freedom of movement. Can't be magically paralyzed or restrained.
Which would be something to think about when we get closer into everything.
Mm-hmm. Another thing, I have multiple ways to keep people safe. As well as healing. If we do get into a fight, if you see little motes of fire where somebody falls. If you touch it, I can heal you with it.
Good
And then
to
we
know.
just have to pull them up. I do fire or I do healing. One of the two.
know?
Burn them good or heal them good.
You guys essentially make your way back
Yeah.
to the Hales.
Yeah.
Fox, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Will I be able to make progress on that other thing while we walk? The cloaky thingy.
I don't know how well you'll be able to do that walking, but you can try. You have to.
Yeah, that is a rest thing, which is a lot of rest. Alright. Well, not rest thing, but... We can discuss the details on that later.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're gonna be ending here soon. You and I can discuss that later, because I'm not sure how you're gonna make a cloak while walking.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy that is to sew and stuff. Well,
Instant crochet's hood. What? How'd you do that? I don't know.
You see, in a previous life, I was a professional yarn bomber.
So yeah, you guys will teleport back, essentially. He will opt to stay behind for Rin's sanity. As much as he looks like he wants to go.
Yeah, she knows he wants to go, but she's like, that is the most dangerous thing possible, because while he feels extremely useless right now, it's not gonna make it any better if he goes.
He knows some spells now.
Mm-hmm.
He's just lower level because he's had to change up what he studies.
It's like, no, if you're going to practice.
It's fine.
Fine, he will find comfort in his girlfriend. Anyways.
Oh my. I feel like just because once the overbearing Rin has left the building, to the earring to Holland, he's just gonna know that he may already know what's going on.
Ah. Right. Are you okay?
I'm gonna kill a lot of people. But not the family. They have answers. I have questions. And tools.
I'm gonna pretend I don't know any of that and just protect the kid.
Oh no.
Because now they're a connection to the two people he wants. And he's gonna see everything they know. Eventually.
Yeah, no.
Good.
We'll try the fun way first.
Where I'm just gonna be hearing players go like, and this is the guy she's probably gonna be taking notes from here soon.
Good job. Don't do that.
I don't recommend that.
It's not a bad thing to bring a few extra people, because this is not going to be easy.
No, it's not. I'm not looking forward to
There
this.
is technically one more ally you could find in the city, but I won't tell you who.
If it makes you feel better, magic makes a great distraction.
It does.
You know?
So
What are
we're
you
all
gonna
one,
do, shoot 'em?
technically.
You know? Distraction team.
Hooray! Distraction team plowing straight into the middle. What's the difference?
By the time you get there, it'll only have been 4 days. I wonder how bad it's been since then.
Yeah, it's fine. Cam's just been left with those thoughts swirling around and been in and out of dissociation.
We'll probably start back up. Either we can actually do the travel talk, or we can start back up when you guys are like entering the city. Because we can always do the travel talk offline of what you guys are gonna do before you enter.
Fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's late. That's where we'll call it.
Well, pain and suffering.
Yes.
No.
It was right there. I could have had it, and then I decided no.
You see, Kreh might have shot in your general direction if it looked like you were going to give Christy what he want.
Again, it was a very strange set of circumstances. Like, she thought about it, but like she said, she was like, if we were alone, more than likely, because eyes on her, she's not budging.
That's fine. I'll give you guys the same player knowledge I gave Aspire. Cam doesn't remember why Daddy's sword is so special.
Yeah.
If his memories had returned, that would have been interesting.
That's fine.
I love Aspire.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.